Gotaway 31. Unedited. There is a kind of tired that sleep exhausts further. I open my eyes when I feel the cold water being poured on my body. I am not sure when last I bathed because this is the only time I remember water being poured on me. Your vacation is over, wake up. A voice I can recognize says. I try as much as possible to open my eyes until finally they are open. I am too weak to speak or react. And Sleeping Beauty is awake, she says with another bucket in hand. She pours the water on the lady next to me and she flinches, but that's about the only reaction from her. Get yourselves cleaned up, we have some very important people coming in, so you need to be clean. She dumps a sponge and a bar of soap on the floor before walking away. I wait a few minutes for the other lady to move, but she doesn't move, so I drag myself with the little strength that I have and pick up the sponge. Why are you bothering? They will keep us dirty for a long time again after this. A voice says, and that's when I notice that there is another person in the corner of the room. Her hair is outgrown and she is naked and has bruises all over her body. Where are we? What have they been doing to us? The question you should be asking yourself is who you are. I try to think hard. The lady that was pouring water on us has a voice I could recognize any day, except I just can't put together who she is. She chuckles. I have been here almost 3 years. Lucky for me, I have a resistance to whatever medicine they feed our bodies, so I pretend like I don't know anything just to stay alive. What did they do to us? Who are they? We sleep with anything and everything. We give them the life that they have. I swallow hard. Is that the sharp pain I have been waking up to? I was introduced to a company by my friend. She told me her friend's boyfriend and his partner had opened a company and they were looking for employees. I took the job. I was desperately looking for one and the money was amazing. Fell in love with my boss and here we are. I don't know what to tell her. I wish I could relate to her story, but honestly I can't. I have no recollection of how I came here. All I know is that I have been sleeping so hard and waking up to sharp pains and going back to bed. You need to find a way of staying awake, for your child. Child, I ask in shock, but the door opens and she can't say anything anymore. Do you people want me to bath you? The lady from earlier asks. I find myself picking up the soap and rubbing it on the sponge a few times before starting to scrub my body. So many things are running through my mind. This is the first real conversation I have had with anything. I don't remember who I am. I don't know how I got here, and then to hear that I have a child. So many things are not making sense, and if I have to find out the truth, I need to pick myself up and make use of this strength I have. I am seated on the toilet bowl with tears running down my eyes. I try calling Austin again, but his line is still off. He left home 2 days ago on a business trip, and the last thing I expected to wake up to is this. Lord, not again. I say, tears falling continually. In our 2nd month of marriage, Austin and I discovered that we were pregnant, but unfortunately we lost the baby. The doctors couldn't really explain what had caused it. Yes, it hurt me for a few days, but not so much because we didn't plan for it and kids were not on the agenda at the time. But for the past 7 months we had been trying for a baby, and to learn 4 weeks ago that we are pregnant brought us so much joy. We turned the spare bedroom into the nursery and have gone all out buying clothes and toys. Please, Lord, I cry as I feel another sharp pain pierce through my insides. The pain woke me up. It was excruciating and I stayed in bed for a few minutes, not until I felt like I needed to pee, and here we are. I don't have the strength to drive to the hospital. I try Austin's line again, and when again it doesn't go through, I call Sam's mom. She is the only person I know connected to us. My workmates are just that, and I wouldn't want them knowing what's happening to me. She tells me she on her way. I hold my head as the tears continue to fall. No one ever prepares for the loss of a child, and I know this loss will be something that I won't easily recover from. Quench's girl, Winnie woman, Boeing, medium dark skin tone.